Hello everyone and welcome to another general vlog video. Today we're back in the Shed to Tiny House and the holiday's over with and everything. I just called the hardware store and they said that they'll have their shipment of 2x4s in the morning. So I think I need to go ahead and work on this right here. I need to get that wall leveled and push back in to close that gap. And I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but I think that's what we're going to work on today and see if we can't do that real quick. So let me get that started and get everything set up, and we'll see what we can get accomplished on that. All right, so I got it all the way to meet here. Still a gap here, but that's because it's two different pieces and they didn't flush them up. But I wish I could get this one all the way up like this one over here is. So I think I'm going to move this wall back this way again and cut this one off a little bit to allow this to meet up flush. So let's see what we can do there. Let me see if I can find a pry bar. So what I'm wanting to do is cut this one right here off. Not sure exactly how I'm going to get up there and do that, but let me get everything set up. Alright, so things aren't working the way that I want them to, but what I did have end up happening is I did get the flush that I was looking all around this. The reason that's so important to me is, let me get you guys over here where you can see, is I cannot run any type of trim up there. Now what I can do is put some caulking in there and make it look nice. But what happens is this side of the door is straight into the wall. Excuse me. But this side over here, as you guys, I don't know how well you can see, but this is recessed back in there almost a half an inch to where down here at the bottom it is flush. But the door still opens and closes good. Now I know if you look up at the top you'll see that the door is stuck out just a little bit. If I push it, it goes in. That's because I don't have my strike plate on down here yet. And I can adjust the strike plate to pull the door in flush. So that'll be good. It's close to level, it's within the bubbles, but I did bring this wall in a little bit more. I had to cut a little bit up here. I had to cut a little bit out of the T111 to get it to come up flush. But then you also got to remember that right here I've got 2x4 running for this wall for the room for it. So by the time I do all of that, everything should be hid. The only thing that I have to do is fill this gap up in here. So with that being said, I think, I'm not really sure what I need to do next. I'm thinking about going ahead and replacing this wire. This is the wire that I cut into on that side, remember. Pretty easy. I mean, it goes from, bring you back in here. It goes from right here around and into the box right over here. Be a real easy, and that's all a hollow channel up there. I can do it fairly easy. This is the part right here that got cut into. So that should be fairly simple to do. Then get some wire nuts or some wire tacks and tack this up to here. Then I can start figuring out what I'm going to do to this wall. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me get everything that I need and get some wire pulled and stuff. And we'll see if we can't get this little project taken care of. Okay, so I got the new wire pulled and got it all stapled up in here pretty nicely. You can see that. This is a little cavity that the wiring will run in. There's, it's about that deep, I guess. And then I'm getting ready to put a 2x4 here to start my wall on. So, you know, there's going to be a door here, so it won't be a wall all the way, but a little bit. So, getting ready to do that, and anyways, I got the wire in. I wanted to show you one more thing here. If you look, and no, I don't have my wire stapled up there yet or anything. I think I have to run another wire for the bedroom. So once I do that, then I'll staple everything. But if you look right here, you'll see I can put a finger in that gap. But over here, I can almost put 2 fingers. I'd say a finger and a half. So we go from roughly 1 inch down to about ½ inch. That's how much everything's off. That drives me crazy. But the only way I can fix it really is to tear this whole building down and start over. This is what you get when you work with somebody else's build. With all that being said, it is what it is. I can hide everything. I do believe my final result, you won't be able to tell anything. So, and that's with what I'm going on now. It's kind of like I need to move that into the door out, but I can't because that's the end of the porch. And there's no wiggle room there, so everything, there's a lot of things in this building that's off by about ½ inch. And I'm trying my best to split the difference to get everything about ¼ inch. This I wasn't able to. And I mean, I can give you a true measurement. It looks like we roughly go, yeah, about ½ inch up to about ¾ inch. So it's not as bad as what I thought. It is about ¼ inch off. I have to have my door seal level for my door to set in. I have to have things square like I have now, where everything's square. If I go up on that and I don't go up on this, then nothing's going to be square. The door's not going to shut correctly. So I hope for less than ¼ inch or less. Oops, sorry, I just kicked you guys. I hope for ¼ inch or less. And that's what I've got. So I'm happy with that. Well, I can deal with that. I don't know if I'm happy with that or not. So let's move on and get this piece of board up here cut for the top of this wall, and maybe even the bottom, and maybe even the other 2x4 that's going to come in here if I've got a rough opening for my door. So let me get that done, and we'll just continue on. It's a lot of little things today that we have to do so we can start building walls again. All right, so there we go. Get you guys where you can see things. I put my piece 2x4 up here, and I'll get my rough mark of what my door should be. That door's going to come way over to here. So I'll probably put another 2-foot door in. So once I get that done, then I'll go ahead and put a bottom sill plate board in and a stud. And then we'll tie it in on our hinge side. Even though it's going to be a light door, we'll probably tie it in on our hinge side. So once again, I'm trying to see the time on the camera also. Once again, let's get a little something done. Let's get some measuring done. All right, and there we go. So we have our entrance now, and it's my 25.5 to allow me 3/4 on each side for a 2-foot door. It's close to the right height. May have to cut a little off the door, but then again, I may not have to. It all depends on the style of the door, and I think let me measure real quick while I got you guys right here. Oh no, I got enough. I got enough height. Barely, but I got enough height and still be able to shim. So I can put just a prefab door with a frame and everything in here if that's what I so choose to do. I think it's going to hinge on this side because I think what I'm going to do is have it open out because there's not going to be a whole lot of room in the bedroom. So it'll open out into the living room, and I think it's going to open up from here, but it may open up from here. If I decide to have it open up from here, I'll put a couple braces in from here to here. I like to brace my hinge wall, or my hinge, yeah, whichever side my hinges go on, I like to brace it to at least the next 2x4, like we did on the front door. Front door is a little heavier, and it requires it more to where I wouldn't have to on this one, but I got scrap wood laying around, so I will anyways. That being said, I think we're about done. We got the wiring run, we got the door straightened up, well, the wall straightened up, the door straightened up. It's working really good now. I still don't have my strike plate on, so it opens and has just enough that when you open up the door, like if you come in with groceries, all you gotta do is just a little bit and it'll swing back to this way, so it'll close. Of course, my wall here I have a bumper so it doesn't hit hard, and it closes easy. It sounds good. That's about the best I can ask for. So with all that being said, please give this video a thumbs up, like it, comment down below. Let's see, what else do I want you to do? Oh, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And what you do, smash that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all, so you'll be notified on every single video that we post. And share us on your social media pages. And speaking of which, follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and even better tomorrow, and an awesome night, and we'll see you on the next video. And I may have got a little work done today, but I'm still my own cameraman, so that means I got to get up close and personal, poke you guys in the ear to turn this thing off. We'll see you on the next video. Have a super, super great day. Bye.